Victor Osimhen and Napoli saga, from hero to hostage. Let's talk about what has been happening with Victor Osimhen and why it's been very difficult for him to move away from this Napoli side. Let's break it down and understand it. Victor Osimhen's fallout with Napoli is a classic case of a fairy tale that went sour. You know how you go take make soup, you understand, after like 2 or 3 days, if you know warm am, you can't turn sour. Now so Victor Osimhen and Napoli case take B now because they don't frustrate Osimhen so they no even know wetin they wan do again. After leading the club to its first Serie A title in over 33 years, Osimhen became a cult hero in Naples. But the main issue started when contract negotiation between him and Napoli stalled over so many disagreements. And for me, I think the first mistake Osimhen made was signing that bumper contract. Then came the Napoli's issue where they released a video on their TikTok handle mocking him publicly, which a lot of people saw as disrespectful, unwarranted, and racial insensitive. Once adored, Victor Osimhen faced criticism from club legends and fans of Napoli alike, who accused him of being disruptive and ungrateful. Imagine, after this guy did so many things for this Napoli team, they still had the F1 to be. The matter dragged for a very long time, where even ex-players who didn't even play for this Napoli team had to come in and talk about Victor Osimhen as if they knew him personally. Napoli went on to exclude him from the 2024-2025 Serie A squad as punishment. Despite his stellar performance, Victor Osimhen was now then forced to look for alternatives since he has been removed from the squad to play the Serie A and even the Champions League for Napoli. He started talking to a lot of teams. His agent was on the side trying to look for a team for him. In fact, Al Hilal was willing to meet the 100 million release clause at the time, but Osimhen's preference was to remain in Europe. Then came Chelsea and Manchester United. It felt like the dotted line was going to be signed with Chelsea as soon as possible, but then De Laurentiis and Napoli went in to frustrate the process. On deadline day in January, Victor Osimhen was able to secure a loan move to Galatasaray, where he scored over 30 goals in all competition for this Galatasaray side. He's been adored by Galatasaray fans. There's been a lot of petitions from the Galatasaray fans that the team should go all out to sign Victor Osimhen. They've had multiple bids turned down by De Laurentiis, stating that he wants 75 million fixed fee upfront first before talking about add-ons or any other sell-on clause that is going to be in the deal. He no wants to make it the 75 million be instrumental pay. May they first drop 75 million euros first, cash first, then Oya come, let's talk. So despite Osimhen's desire to leave, De Laurentiis insist on extracting maximum value from this Osimhen's transfer, viewing the striker as a financial asset to this Napoli team rather than a hero that has served this team, a player that has dedicated his time, commitment, put his body on the line for this Napoli team. Before I even tell you the moral of this story, I want you to know that this video is in no way trying to incite any racist chants, but rather to focus on why Napoli is frustrating Victor Osimhen's transfer from their team to another team, to ensure that Victor Osimhen continues to play football and don't get depressed. He's just 24 for crying out loud. So Osimhen's saga with Napoli is a cautionary tale of how ego, lack of communication, mismanagement, and poor communication can turn a club legend into an outcast. But is this actually business, or is Napoli turning their hero into an outcast? You can let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay blessed.